So now we are with table 3. So what I have done is I have posted all the allocations which are to be done. Okay, so now before we do the optimality test, we will have to find out whether the number of allocations is equal to m plus n minus 1. So this is number of rows, 3 plus n is columns is equal to 1. So it should be equal to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So only when you have the allocations to be m plus n minus 1, then if this condition is satisfied, then we call it as non-degenerate solution. Only then we can make the optimality degenerate solution. So only then we will be able to do the optimality test. So the next step is that we have to do the optimality test. For this we have to calculate first the ui and vj values, then the dij values. Now how do we calculate the ui and vj values? So cij is equal to ui plus vj. Now coming down to the computations of ui and vj, so usually what we do is we randomly don't take it up. So we have to usually go by that particular cell, a column or a row where you have the maximum allocation. So if you see here w3 is having maximum allocation, so I assign 0. So this you can do. Okay, so this 0 you can assign to any a row or a column where you should have minimum of 2 allocations. 2 allocations are necessary for you to work out 0. Okay, so now let us work out. The formula is cij is equal to ui plus vj. So here we go with the allocated cells. So first is here the cij is 12 and the vj is 0. So it will be 12. So ui is so it is 12 here. Then here again it is 18 is equal to cij value is equal to 0 plus 18. So 18, likewise 16 here. So 0 plus 16 is equal to 16. Now with these values we'll have to calculate the values for v1 and v2. So I can go with this. So 12. So here 12 plus 4 is equal to 16. 18 is here. So here I have to take minus 10 to make it 8 here. So after we have worked out the ui and vj values with the formula cij is equal to ui plus vj, we have to now calculate the dij values, which is equal to cij minus ui plus vj. Now this is calculated only for unallocated cells. So the cells which are not having allocations. Now going by this particular table here, 1, 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4 values are there. Now let us see. So for the first one it is 20 minus 12 minus 10. So which is equal to 12 minus 2, which is equal to 18. So 18 I write within the brackets. Similarly for this, so it is 14 minus 18 plus 4. So it will be minus 8. So minus 8 I am writing within the brackets. So coming down here, so it will be 26 minus 16 plus 4, which is equal to 6. So 6 I am writing within the brackets like this. So 24 minus 16 minus 10, so which is equal to here 18. So 18 I'm writing within the brackets. Now after having calculated the dij values, we will have to find out the most negative value, correct? So here if you see minus 8 is the most negative value, so we have to form the loop. So when we start to form the loop, it will be in such a way that the cell which is having the most negative dij values we are allowed to start with, and we have to go with the arrow mark, and we'll have to end up this particular loop with the allocated cells only. So from here I have started and I land up here in an allocated cell, and from here I have to again go with the allocated cell, and the loop is formed in such a way that we get back to this particular cell in such a way that the loop is complete. So I can't stop here because I can't get another this thing here. Okay, so what I do is I straight away connect it here. So as I told you, you will have to start with plus sign, alternatively minus, again plus and minus. So out of the cells which are having negative values, I go with the least value. So 40, this is the departing. Okay, so wherever you have plus, you need to add it up. Okay. Now I am working out the new improved table with this. Now I have taken a blank table like this. So now let us work out. So here as you see there is minus sign, here it is plus, right? So out of these two values which are having negative signs, 40 is the least value. So what I do is wherever there is plus, I add it up. So here I have for this particular cell 180, minus sign is there, so it will be 140, right? Then if you go here again, we have plus sign here, so 40 is written, so there is no allocation here since you have minus. So rest of the other cells where we have the allocations are written as it is. Okay, so it will be 60 here, not 40, sorry, 20 is there, 20 plus 40 is 60. So we have to check before we go on to the next step. 40, 140 plus 60, 200, 160, 90. So we are fine. Now again we have to calculate the number of allocations. Okay, the number of allocations that we have is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it should be equal to m plus n minus 1. So 3 rows and 3 columns minus 1. So it is a non-degenerate solution. So we can go for the test of optimality. So now test of optimality can be done. So here we have to calculate the ui and vj values. So here we know that the formula is Cij is equal to ui plus vj. So what we do is we actually go by the allocated cells. So I am assigning 0 here. You can assign 0 to any of the cells, but I am taking hypothetically 0 for this. So 0 plus 16 is equal to 16, 0 plus 14 is equal to 14. So we are taking the allocated cells here. Coming down to this, I have to get 8 here. So what I do is I have to deduct 6 minus 6 from this, and here I am coming down. So if for this particular vj value I have to go with this, is it not? So 16, is it not? So here you have 12, so I have to deduct 4. So in order to get 16 for this particular cell, I have to write 20 here. So 20 minus 4, 16. If you check, the Cij values have to tally, so it will tally. After computation of the Cij values, we will have to calculate the Dij values. Dij is equal to Cij minus ui plus vj. So Dij values, all the Dij values should be greater than or equal to 0. If this condition is satisfied, we call that particular solution to be optimal solution. Okay, so if I want to call a particular solution to be optimal solution, Dij should be greater than or equal to 0. So coming here, let us calculate the Dij values. For this particular cell, it will be 18 minus 14 minus 4 will be 18 minus 10, 8. So again we have unallocated cell here. 16 minus 6 is 10. So 20 minus 10 is 10. So 0 plus 20 is here. 0 plus 20 is 20. So 26 minus 20 is 6. So here I get 14. So here I get 10. If you observe, all the Dij values are positive. So this, since all dij values are 0 greater than 0, the solution is optimal. We have to compute the total cost. We have the total cost to be, so here the total cost is 16 into 140 plus 12 into 60 plus 14 into 40 plus 8 into 120 plus 16 into 90. So if you add up all the values, it works out to 5009. This is the least cost. Okay, so this is the optimal solution. So this is the optimal solution. This is how we solve the transportation problem. Thank you.